Hello guys, so the Fizzy, hope you're having a wonderful day. If not, sit back, relax and enjoy the video. Now today people, we have a bit of a different video, as you can tell from the title of podcast with my good friend Kaynan. We're going to be talking about Attack on Titan, obviously Attack on Titan. But before we get into it, spoiler warning ahead. This podcast does go into spoilers in terms of the Attack on Titan manga and the final arc of Attack on Titan. I think, well, if not, it at least has images of the final arc anyway. But yeah, just spoiler warning ahead. There's no timestamps. I might put a timestamp in the description where we get into spoilers, because I know through the first portion there isn't much, but still, watch at your own risk. I'm not telling you to watch and get spoiled of anything. So yeah, spoiler warning. Also, I don't know if I'm gonna just have it as us talking, or if there's gonna be an instrumental in the background. If there is an instrumental, let me know. Would you prefer it without, with? If there isn't any music, let me know if you prefer it like that, or without, or with music and whatnot. But yeah, drop a like on the video if you enjoy it, and yeah, let me know. I do have 20 more minutes of this. It was like a 40-minute or so conversation I had with him. So let me know if you want part 2, and let me know if you want this to be a consistent thing. Like if you want us to do this when season 4 part 3 comes out, and we can talk about each episode and theories and stuff like that. But yeah, enjoy.
I'm still recovering from that bullshit. I swear, I shouldn't be swearing, but it was good. It was a great episode, but
Right.
come on, man. Like, maybe I need to rewatch it, but it was a great episode.
I've rewatched it 2 or 3 times now. Do you know what's weird about that episode? It's a good episode, like you said. It's not a final episode.
Exactly. Like
it's not a final episode.
That's actually a perfect episode 12 if it was like an 18, 20 episode season.
Which it should be. It should be an 18 episode season.
Exactly. But
they just, bro, do you know? But I see why it took them longer to delay it. The animation was good from start to finish, and the Colossal Titans, all of them were 2D at like in a few screenshots.
But then also certain animation parts were just weird looking. Like the first frame, remember the birds?
I'm not gonna lie. I've seen friends do animations like that.
Yeah, bro. It literally looks keyframed. It literally looks keyframed.
Yeah. It's weird, man. It's really weird. Because like when I saw that, I was like, bro, is this gonna be one of those episodes that's just like dodgy animation? The thing is, I'm not even like one of those nerds that's like really into the animation and stuff. But like, it's bro, like if I'm gonna 100% review it, like.
Yeah.
And as well, and if it's animated in a certain way, it's gonna be obvious, like, to people. Yeah, exactly. Do you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. It just like it looked. I don't know how to explain it, but it looked like the bird was still and everything behind it was moving. Like that's what it looked like.
Yeah. It did. But
the actual episode was really good.
It's just not really like I said, it's not a finale episode. Like the thing is, and I had to backtrack, right, to see if what I was saying to you the other day was making sense. Because you know how, do you remember it was like the second episode? Do you remember the first 3 episodes? The pacing was so bad.
Yeah, I remember. Right? Yeah, we were talking about that.
And
at that time we were like, "There's no way."
Yeah, at that time we were like, they can't fit into a episode.
Yeah, even before we were like that, but like that when that came out, I was like, "Come on, there's no like."
There's confirmation.
There's bare talking.
Yeah, so much talking, and you know what Taylor said when he said the
dialogue.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, what happens in a manga will be like a whole chapter of talking in a manga is probably 2 to 3 minutes of talking in animation." Do you know something? He kind of has a point, and I say this because, you know how the Eren headshot was the cliffhanger in the manga.
Yeah.
But one thing that annoyed me, I was expecting it to be the cliffhanger for an episode, but because I think when he's saying that, I think the chapter that they were animating, the talking was a lot shorter than the panels, so the headshot wasn't the.
Yeah, but I don't know if they're going by chapter, like because they're mashing stuff. Like I don't know if they are doing this, but I feel like they should mash stuff up in terms of like, say there's one whole chapter where there's like bare dialogue, like, and then say there's like the next chapter is just hella action. Like I don't know, do they like mash it up together, or do they like, because 15 like what, like I don't know, like 10 minutes each side, the episode's like 20 minutes long, 10 minutes for each half.
Right.
Like the first 10 minutes sometimes they'll have like all this dialogue, and then the rest will just be bare action. Because the thing with dialogue is, like, we read faster than they speak, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, if anything, it's actually slower because when they're speaking, we can. It's like how we read the subtitles. We read the subtitles before they finish speaking.
Before they finish speaking, yeah.
So, like, I think
There are some, I'm not gonna lie, there are some bastard animes that have the subtitle finish very quickly.
Yeah,
I
for
hate
real.
those type of animes, bro.
That's why I can't watch Psyche K season 2 or any of the new seasons, which is even though it's one of my favorites. These guys didn't do any dub for the new season, so I'm stuck just rewatching the first season.
Oh my god.
But the first season is elite though. I'll rewatch that for the rest of my life, bro. That's the funniest anime I ever watched in my entire life, bro. Like, funniest.
I need something new to watch. I might have to watch that then. Nah,
Bro, trust me, it's on Netflix as well, bro. I'm telling you, I've never laughed like that much at an anime. Because anime comedy is usually dead, but this one is so funny.
Really?
It's probably one of the funniest shows in general. Like, it's just like, it's so like, it takes fun at all the cliches. Like, it's proper funny, bro. Trust
I
me.
like that. The what? I like that.
You definitely love it, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like, no joke. Especially the dub as well. Like, the way they do the dubs is so funny, bro.
Oh, is
Like,
it? Has
it's
it got a
actually
good dub then as well too?
It's the I can't even watch the sub because they'll do this joke where they speak super fast, so then I actually cannot like, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
But like,
yeah,
trust, bro, the dub is so sick. Like there, there's this one character, bro. Like, I want all I'm gonna say is watch it, but like maybe it's like 20-25 episodes in one season, but like halfway through the season, there's one character comes in. Bro, he's like the most cliche but funny character I've ever watched. Like, so funny, bro. I swear. Like, just watch it. Just please watch it. You know, I've never recommended anything knackered. Tell you watch it.
No, you got good recommendations. Nah, it's true. But back to what you're saying. You know when you said about the it's slower. The reason why I say like the timing is weird is because, like I said, you're saying it realistically it's slower. I'm only saying that because the headshot was not the cliffhanger. They mixed in the next chapter with it when when the brothers headbutt each other and then it says to be continued.
Wait, are you talking about when he gets quickscoped?
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that where the episode ended?
No, it wasn't. The manga ended there. The chapter ended there, which was like one of the. And that's the thing. I feel like they missed out on one of the biggest cliffhangers in all of Attack on Titan.
The quickscope, isn't it?
Yeah. When Gabby snipes his
but realistically, there's no way he's gonna be dead. But because this is what I mean. Because like, even then, like, even the rumbling, like, even though I guess it was destined to happen. Like,
it was destined. To be fair, I didn't think it was gonna happen. Like,
same, honestly, same.
Some people,
I thought they'd find a way.
Some people would be like, "Oh, it's so obvious." Not everyone.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think it was that obvious. And as well, like, it made sense for them to have the rumbling intro if this was the actual final season. But it's actually just a wasted.
Oh, that's the thing. Yeah, that's the number. Oh, bro, do you know how goated the opening is for this season? And the fact that we're having another, it's just like, what's the next opening?
Yeah,
Nothing can top this, bro.
This should have been the intro for next season if they were gonna do it.
Like, yeah, bro.
And even the outro as well. Like, the outro should have been different. Like, because the outro.
That outro literally foreshadows the ending. I'm not even joking.
So, like,
it does it so much. Like, so. I was sitting there thinking, okay, I don't know how they're gonna fit it in 12 episodes, but this looks like that's it, or they're gonna do a movie. To be fair, I know we said we don't want a movie, but because usually movies is not a good thing. But like, realistically, I feel like it would have been the best thing for them because. Just end this series already, man. Stop milking it. Stop wasting our time, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I actually wouldn't mind a movie, bro. Going to View again, watching, bro. Man's got IMAX, bro. Forget View. We're going to Central London.
Yeah, because like the thing is, it will be more than 2 hours long, 100%. Minimum 2.5 hours. 2 hours and a half.
Trust me, it'll be like 80 minutes, bro.
You think?
Yeah, because like these guys, they're already like dying. Actually dying, because if you think about what like that is 2 hours long, right? That's like 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. That's like what? That's 10 episodes basically. So that means
what's 10 episodes?
So like if you'll make a 2 hour movie, that's if you cut it down, it's like 10 episodes, because each it's like, say, imagine like divide it like 20 minutes an episode, for example.
Oh, for a 2 hour movie.
Yeah, like for example, so that would be like 10 episodes, and they like struggle to make 12 episodes.
No, that's 6 episodes, because 20-minute episodes in 1 hour, that's 3 episodes.
Oh no, I'm talking about 100 minutes. Oh, okay, yeah, 100 minutes. Okay, yeah, you're right, yeah.
120 is 2 hours.
Yeah.
80 minutes is like an hour 20. I honestly thought, I was like, if they somehow are just pressured,
Yeah.
yeah, I was sitting there thinking, if they're just somehow pressured, because if this was going to be the final episode, right, I was sitting there thinking, it has to be 60 minutes at the minimum. Even 40 minutes is not enough. And then when you showed me that screenshot of it being 25 minutes, I was like, what? So this isn't the fight, this isn't like the be-all and end-all, like, there's going to be a movie, and then next thing you know, part 3, I'm just like, I think this is a first, right? Because they haven't done part 3 ever before. And that shows, like, because I've been telling people that haven't read the manga, some people have said to me, nah, they'll end it. I was like, there's so much. Even people that read the manga, like, one of my friends, he actually spoiled the rumbling for me. But he said, nah, they'll fit in 12 episodes. And then I literally listed to him everything, like, that happens from start to finish, right? I listed everything. And then he was like, and then he agreed with me, but then he was like, nah, they'll still fit in 12. I was like, watch them not fit in 12.
No way. Because the thing, like, is when you start forgetting things, like, then you're like, oh, okay, there's no way they can, like, when you tell me something, I forgot that was even in there, like,
I forgot some things too as well.
The whole conversation with Eren and Armin, I kind of forgot about that. Like, I feel like this season anyway, they should have ended it after Ramsey got killed. Like, that stepping scene should have been the ending.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Because think about it, like, then that would have been
the best, like
also cliffhangers, but also like you'd feel something as well. Like this one, you don't really feel that much because you haven't really seen
the rumbling to its full extent.
Exactly.
We haven't seen, like,
you're not invested as much, you know.
Yeah, because, like, if they ended it at Ramsey dying, that would have been so sad as well.
Imagine just that, and then it's just like the titles. 2020, like that would have made, even then I would have been like, okay, calm, that's a good.
It would have been a sick send off, bro.
For real, because they've messed up now twice on, because what they should have done the first part of season 4 was end it on Eren's quit scope, in my opinion, which is gonna sound crazy, but that's when they should end.
As in part 1.
Yeah, after
that would have been one of the crazy. Everyone would have been invested in it. I think business move wise as well. I think a lot of people would have purchased the mangas too. Like, obviously we have them online, but like. People still purchase mangas.
Yeah, we're probably gonna buy them anyway because they're so elite. But then season 4 part 2 is actually taking the piss now. Season 4 part 2, then that should have started from obviously the quick scope bit. Like, you know, the memories bit. So that would have been a sick first scene.
Oh, with the eye blinking.
Yeah, like that would have been a sick first scene.
The animation was so cold. I'm not gonna lie, it's so sick.
So that would have been the first scene, and then that would happen, and then would have ended at Ramsey, and then bang, it would have started off. Next season, like all of the offs, like that would have been so perfect. Because that Ramsey scene, that cannot, like, if that's the first episode next season, that's crazy. Like, it would be a sick episode either way, but
it would be a really good episode. But
that's super heavy, like, because you'd rather have something heavy to end off, in my opinion, than to start off. Because to start off, like,
because you could unintentionally set the bar too high when you start.
Like, like.
Because, like, honestly, that would be mad to begin with, and then in between it, there's still action, but it's not as crazy as that. And then towards the end is like the big battle.
Exactly. Because now I feel like this shouldn't have been called one season anyway. This shouldn't be called season 4. This is like season what now? Like, if you think about it, season 1, 2, season 3, part 1, season 3, part 2. So that's 4 seasons basically, and then 5. This is like 7th season. Now it's gonna be 8th season, bro. It's actually gonna be the 8th season.
No, wait, hold on. Your maths is wrong, bro. Your maths is so dodgy.
I might actually finish.
7th. It'll be
okay, 7th season. It's gonna be 7th season.
That's crazy when you think about it. They don't want to call it that though, because they don't want it to be like No My Hero Academia or anything like that. Because, like, it's clever. Because, like, if you name it that, it's gonna feel like it's dragging too much, you know.
Yeah, but then the parts is like, it's like Tokyo Ghoul. They made like 18 billion different parts and like renamed it and stuff, and they're like, I had to give up watching it. I don't even know what the hell I'm watching anymore. I swear, like, it's too confusing. But
yeah, like the Ramsey thing, because, like, the thing is, right, we both thought it was gonna end at that. Even more when I pointed out in the rumbling intro, it ends because, like, it is kind of like, I think it would have been a nice little, not contrast, or I don't know what the word is, but like it would have been like the rumbling intro ended on the footprint,
like a circle back.
Yeah. So it ended on the footprint on where Ramsey died. It was the exact same, like the manga panel, the exact same. And what would have been sick is if the season ended literally on that as well, like
Yeah.
when the Colossal Titan killed him and his family, like, bro.
Because now I'm thinking like even let's just think about the intro and outro. They can't change it again because like they messed up so many things. Like they've actually like so many big climaxes they messed up in my opinion.
They missed a lot of big opportunities. Yeah, a
Even
lot.
like I feel like Aaron's ability to see the future. Like even though they did that very well, I don't know why. I just feel like it just maybe it's because it hit better the first time when I read it in the manga, but I don't know. Like it did.
Yeah,
hit,
it's weird because like we've read it, so
I don't know,
we
but I
know
just
what's
feel
gonna
like
happen.
I just don't like the big. I just don't know why I feel like they just didn't do it as well. Like maybe it's because also we watched the motion manga and
That motion
I
manga
can't lie,
was so late.
certain parts in this anime, like the new season,
Mm.
were sick with the music, but certain parts were so dead. Like
so off.
the Porco death was so dead. Like in the manga, I didn't even really. I liked Porco, but not that much. But when he died, I was like, no.
I was actually shocked. That I didn't see.
Yeah.
Coming.
No, but then in the anime, like it was kind of like brushed off. Like the music wasn't even that intense. Like
a lot of scenes were like that. Like the music.
They just got to give me the master files, bro. I'll really edit that. But...
It's true though, because like the music, a lot of scenes were just quiet or like it didn't have as crazy music, and I was just there like, I know it can't be like full on action music 24/7.
Why not? It should do, because that's Attack on Titan. That is one of the main things about Attack on Titan. Even the second season, like the soundtracks were like so iconic, bro.
So
we reheard it like now. We're like, oh my days, this is crazy, you know? Like
but the thing I like though that they did a lot with the scenes is the parallels. I liked a lot of that, like when Gabby was tying up her hair and it like was a parallel to Eren, when the Beast Titan was throwing the rocks from the what's it called, the tower or whatever it is, the gate, the wall, and that was a parallel to season 3 when he was doing the same thing in the same place.
That actually feels like it was like, even though
the music,
like,
it's the music as well. That's the thing that made it even like,
because it actually, you know what, the one good thing about the time, how long it takes each time, is it actually feels like the world is more real, because like well actually maybe less for you, because like I guess you'll still have to wait, but like say for like if you've been watching since the start, like I swear it actually feels like you've been watching these people grow up. Like it's weird.
Right, yeah, because you've
like,
watched since like it came out, isn't it?
It feels like that scene talking about when Ape Titan is throwing rocks. That actually feels like it was like 4 years ago. It's weird.
Oh shit, yeah, I get what you mean now. Wow, that's crazy to think about.
But it's great because I remember watching the season 4 trailer when it first came out. I think it was like 2019 or 2020. I think end of 2020 or something. They're watching the trailer. I was like, who the hell are these people? Because they changed everything. I was like, damn, man, these guys actually got older. It's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, that's mad.
But we have to wait another year. 2023. You know, 2023. That could mean like this, like December 2023. You know that. Like that's not.
It
that
could,
might,
but usually it just means January.
Yeah.
These guys literally have another. It's literally 8 months again, 8 months to animate again. That's literally what they had for this season, 8 months, which is crazy. I mean, it's less episodes, but it's with what happens at the end. It's so much animation. Sayama didn't care when he was writing.
For real, when he was like sketching this.
He didn't care, bro. He just drew everything. He's like, I'll leave the rest to the animators.
Those fights, like when all the Attack Titans and all the Beast Titans, all these Titans come out, the anime is actually gonna collapse, bro. Like they actually might.
That's why it should have been a movie, because they would actually have the budget to animate that.
This is why it should have been whipped. It should have been whipped from, bro. If you think about it, if it was whipped from season 4,
it would be crazy.
It would maximum only be 2 parts. I think honestly they could have done it 1 part, because I feel like they might have made like a long season like the first season. Honestly,
yeah.
Because like because I would rather have waited until 2023. Or at least maybe in 2022, like mid 2022 or end of 2022, for everything. Instead of
I'd happily wait if I knew we were gonna get a full season, and I had to wait longer.
As well.
From the original studio. Apparently they were gonna actually animate it, but the time schedule they gave him 8 months. Like I think it was either.
It's a bad business move on both, because they're thinking, okay, we need to capitalize on this, but they
people will wait, man. Because people will wait.
Yeah, the anime, bro. These men have been waiting for literally a decade now. I just clocked the last season is gonna come out a decade later from the first. That's actually outrageous.
10 years long, bro. Mad.
That's crazy.
But yeah, it's a bad business move because like, if you're gonna be impatient, the animators are also gonna have that type of like mentality as well because they're gonna have to be as quick as they can.
Yeah, because they think about the casuals though.
Yeah.
The casual is just gonna watch it and not think about it after really and truly, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Because like, oh, bro, imagine, because like that, everyone says Wit Studio because I like Mappa, right? But the reason why Wit Studio, because it had such an iconic like look. Attack on Titan. It had such an iconic look. Like it looked like a cartoon, as well as an anime. Does that make sense? Like, oh,
like when they were like flying through Shiganshina, and like I don't know, it was such like sick anime. Like I remember that scene when Eren gets his leg chopped off, and then the Titan just randomly comes from the bottom. Like that scene just looks so, like the way they animated that and everything is so sick, you know?
Yeah, like, oh, bro,
I can't even explain it. So